Amaka arrived at Brightway College with hopes of escaping her troubled home. Her father had died, and her mother sent her to boarding school to keep her away from her abusive stepfather. Beautiful, intelligent, and quiet, Chica immediately drew attention. From the very first day, whispers followed her. Her skin glowed, her eyes held pain, and her silence made her even more intriguing. But she had no idea that her beauty was about to bring her face to face with something darker than she ever imagined. One of the male teachers, Mr. Benroe, the literature teacher, began showing her unusual attention. He praised her excessively in class, asked her to stay after lessons, and even began to give her gifts. Chica, confused and afraid, stayed silent. It wasn't just Mr. Benroe. Soon after, Mr. Ojo, the maths teacher, also began calling her to his office unnecessarily. Then Mr. James, the biology teacher, offered to mentor her. One by one, the male staff began circling her like vultures, each pretending to care, but with hidden intentions. Chica's roommate, Amaka, had seen this before. "You're not the first," she warned. "Last year, a girl called Oyen left school mysteriously. They say a teacher got her pregnant. Be careful." Chica wanted to speak up, but who would believe her? The teachers were respected men. She was just a girl with a troubled past, so she kept quiet. One evening, Mr. Benroe told her to meet him in the staff room to pick up a special assignment. When she arrived, it was empty. He locked the door behind her. "You don't have to act scared, Chica," he said, approaching her. "I know what girls like you want." Chica screamed and ran. A female teacher, Miss Rita, heard her and came in time. Mr. Benroe lied that Chica misunderstood him. The matter was dropped. No investigation. Chica was called overdramatic and warned to stop causing problems. Determined to protect herself and others, Chica confided in Amaka and Miss Rita. Miss Rita, already suspicious of her colleagues, gave Chica a hidden recorder. Over the next 2 weeks, Chica captured conversations, secret offers, and even one of the teachers trying to bribe her to keep quiet. Miss Rita compiled the evidence and took it to the school board, but they tried to bury it. That's when she took it to social media. The story exploded. Parents demanded justice. Reporters swarmed the school gates. By the end of the week, 3 teachers were suspended. Investigations were opened. Mr. Benroe tried to flee but was arrested. Chica became a symbol of courage. She was relocated to another school where she could start over. She kept to herself but walked with her head higher. Miss Rita faced backlash from some of her colleagues, but she stood firm, later promoted to vice principal for her bravery. Months later, Chica testified in court. Her story helped reopen cases of other girls who had suffered in silence. The government introduced stricter policies on student-teacher relations. The girls who once felt voiceless finally had someone who spoke for them.